Good afternoon and welcome back to Harrah's Casino here in Atlantic City, New Jersey for the Kamui WPA Women's World 9-Ball Championship 2023. Next up, Christina TKACH against Angeline TIKOALU. Your referee for this one is John Lehman. It's WPA rules, race to 7, winner breaks, 1 on the spot. There's no 3-point rule. I'm Mark White, and joining me in the booth for this one, the voice of reason is back once again, Tony Robles. Hi, Tony.
Hey, buddy. Wow, we wouldn't be here since this morning. This is our 4th consecutive match. We love what we do, so I feel very fortunate to be here to witness this match right here. This is going to be a great match over here.
Yeah, breaking off, won the leg. Christina TKACH just got her driving license here in the US. Let's see if she's on course for a win here against Angeline TIKOALU. So decent break, shot on the 1-ball. That's all you can ask, Tony. Maybe draw into the 8-ball here to hold the cue ball.
Just to hold the cue ball, like you said, hit it dead on if possible.
Yeah, played it well. Another young lady who's in with a shout. Certainly to finish quite high in the field of 64.
And what a strong field we have here, Mark.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it? Great standard. The women's game is really, really on the up. There's lots of other games going on as well on the outer tables, which we'll keep you up to date with. Look at perfect position here. Really does strike the cue ball beautifully when she's in stroke. Played that to perfection again. I wonder if she'll use the 8-ball for the second time in this to start hold the cue ball. I doubt it.
And you're going to have an extremely difficult time finding any living human being that have any fundamentals better than this young lady right here.
Needs it to bounce. It has. It's okay. Very calm young lady. Always looks nervous, but isn't necessarily. It's just her demeanour. Nicknamed the Crystal. Crystal Christina.
Yeah, I heard recently someone came up with that nickname for her. I just don't remember how did it come about, who came up with it. Do you?
Yeah, they did a thing on Facebook where they asked people to suggest names. I suggested to catch a killer, but they didn't like that one. They went for something much sweeter to suit her personality, the Crystal. So that's how that came about.
Okay.
Perfect on the 8-ball here. Good start. Yeah, really gets through that cue ball.
I think one of the major things about her game too is you don't see her decelerate that cue.
No.
You know, a lot of times when players are under pressure, they decelerate the cue.
Yeah, very.
That causes the cue stick to sway in one direction or the other, just enough to throw off the shot.
Yeah, well, we saw in our last match on this table, Jasmine Ocean. I mean, she really did put on a clinic. She was clinical, wasn't she? Against, no slouch in Bean Hung as well. Bean Hung can play this game.
She sure can.
She never really got a look in. A couple of misses here and there. There you see the crystal on her shirt. Did you see that?
I just missed it. Maybe we can get another look.
Yeah.
You said the crystal logo or the name?
Just the logo, like a little picture
Okay.
of a crystal. I'm sure we'll see that throughout the match. There it is.
Oh,
look.
there it is. Cool.
There it is. Predator player.
See that corner ball going in. You see where the 1 goes. If it doesn't go in the sides, you'll probably play position for the upper right-hand corner pocket. See the 6 ball goes 1 rail to the opposite side. I know it was going from the other side.
4 ball straight in. 8 ball almost went.
And the 1 ball.
Oh,
8 ball stopped it a bit there.
Look at this. Shot on the 1. Nice. Run it round two rails for a shot on the 3. It's looking good, Tony, for a shot on the 2 rather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, had the 8 ball just moving out of the way. Thank you very much. So just stroke this one in. Natural position round for the 2 ball.
Watch the fundamentals here. It's just it's such a joy to watch. No head movement, no movement of the bridge, just perfectly still. That's why she gets the results she gets. So it's just, people don't understand most of the time just how important that is. That's just it. Why do you think Federer is winning everything? It's no accident.
Yeah, I think it's something now the Americans are beginning to take seriously as well. They realise that you can have all the talent in the world, but unless you've got the fundamentals to go with it, that stands up to the pressure. Somebody I was very impressed with recently at the Turning Stone, Sky Woodward, played absolutely fantastic. Best I've seen him play in a long while, and he really has been working on some stuff, and it shows.
Oh yeah, no, he looked completely comfortable. And as you were saying earlier, I'm sorry, Mark. You were saying earlier, Jasmine put on a clinic, and her fundamentals were spot on. You know, by the way, I saw her after the match, and I said, you know, you ever hear of a saying, poetry in motion? I just witnessed poetry in ocean.
You didn't nick my line, did you?
Of course I did.
You didn't make out it was your line.
Why wouldn't I?
I'm going to have a word with that.
Yeah, you didn't put a copyright. You got to get a copyright lawyer.
What's mine is yours. And what's yours is your own.
I watched a film once, what's yours is mine, what's mine is my own business. Again, watch the fundamentals. Straight follow through to the intended aim point.
Beautiful. Very Jasmine Ocean-esque. Look at that, exactly the same. We mentioned that in the last match, didn't we, where Jasmine was pinpoint every shot, and this has been brilliant. A TKACH clinic, a crystal clinic. In it goes, and we're going to go for just a short minute, guys. You don't want to miss any of this. It's great. Welcome back. Well, Christina TKACH can't wait to get on with it. She was ready to break even before we'd finished our break.
The break before the finish of the break.
Again, the wing ball crashes into that corner pocket. Nice little kiss on the cue ball. Look at this again. And look, Tony, position to 2 and then a big shot to the 3 and she's out. Great break again. Controlled the 1 ball. 5 in the side as well. Now, I'm not sure if she's dead straight on this.
It looks like she is.
Yeah, she can maybe pinch a little bit, Tony, just to get away from that rail.
Just come off the rail, one rail. Like, she's going to cheat the pocket. She's going to cheat the pocket. That means she's going to get a little.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous.
It slid on her.
Didn't grab, did it? So, the first mistake then, if you can call it that.
Well, you know, remember I told you the most important thing is to make sure you make the ball?
Yeah.
She made sure she made the ball despite the fact that she didn't get position. Let's say she kicks and she hits it. Let's say she leaves her behind the ball, ends up winning the rack. She does end up winning the rack is because of the fact that she made sure she secured that 1 ball. She didn't sacrifice the shot.
I like going 2 rails here, come past the 8 ball, might even make the 2 in the corner.
Yeah.
I like the way she's going.
That's a better option.
Yeah, I love the way she's going here. Watch for the slide. Oh dear, caught that wrong. Did she miss cue?
It sounded like a miss.
I think she missed cue because look, she's got.
Take another look at that. Sounded like it from here.
Sounded like a miscue to me. Yeah. Watch again. No.
No, it wasn't.
No
It wasn't.
miscue. Just a misjudgment. Not a miscue, a misjudgment.
I mean, listen, maybe the people in the practice table there at the Predator booth miscued because it sounded like a miscue. Right about at the same time she shot that ball, right?
I can
Ooh.
remember playing, and the person on the next table to you miscues just as you're about to play a shot, and it really does sort of make you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I don't think that was what she tried to do there. I'm pretty sure she tried to draw in a straighter line. But TKOALU is a hell of a player, too.
I think she plays in Ohio. I'm pretty sure I've played on her table. She's got her own table in one of the... And no one's allowed to play on it except her. And I made a little video of me touching it. I'm on your table. She's going for it, yeah. Nice shot.
Very good speed. Did she get there?
No.
She's got a nice little bank here, though, to go one rail, possibly 2 rails for the 7. Lead the 6 ball up table if she misses a bank.
I mean, you might as well go for it anyway, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is like a 2-way shot.
A free hit, you could say. Just too much. Got the distance, though, and got it quite safe. Good shot. Had shape on the 7 as well, Tony. Good shot all round. Talking of our sponsors of this particular event, Kamui. They will be doing the World 8 Ball as well in Japan later on this year. And I just had a Kamui black super soft tip put on my brand new Predator 3141.
How's it hit?
3134. 3143. Jesus.
Oh,
help me out here, Tony. What's it called?
314.3.
Yes.
Look how great Christina hit that shot. I mean, she left so little of the 6 ball that I think I would feel more comfortable kicking one rail. I think that would increase the chances of me playing a return stay, unless she wants to put it behind the 8 again. But it's a very touchy shot. You have to hit it perfect.
Oh, she went for it.
Oh, I'm surprised.
So am I.
Because it was
perhaps
really
she didn't go for it. Perhaps she just judged it wrong.
That's what happened. She hit the point. She meant to overcut it a little more to put the cue ball behind the 8.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what happened.
Yeah. Can't believe she went for it, not with that no position available. And Christina turns the screw once again. She's not letting her off lightly. You talked about Federer earlier. He's in Derby City. I wonder if he'll win the all-around this year. He did last year.
Yeah, someone told me he won the mini all-around. They just had one before the Derby.
Oh, really?
The Derby mini all-around.
Really?
Doesn't surprise me.
Nah, the man is a monster. He's a machine. The Moscow machine. Now, of course, residing in the United States. The Russian robot. Perfect view of the backhand there. Nice smooth delivery. Once again controlling both balls. We're back to square one again, Tony.
Yeah. Now let's see what TKOALU is going to do here. Is she going to play safe by leaving the 6 in the bottom rail? Yep. I remember back in the days, Mark, when I used to feather these to the point where they barely moved. I can't do that anymore. These young kids, they feather these balls. It's not easy to do. Just like that. Just like that. I do that at 6 stops in front of the pocket. I just can't hit it that thin anymore. Very, very well executed. Oh, how I miss my young eyes.
Oof, yeah. How I miss my young everything. Oh, she's missed it.
Wow.
Mighty
That was a pretty
close.
big ball. That was a pretty big ball. It was like tough to hit, to not hit the ball. As a matter of fact, it might have been tougher to not hit the ball than it was to hit the ball.
Yeah, I bet she couldn't do that again.
Yeah, you gotta like Christina here.
This is the last 4 balls that you want, isn't it? When you're already 2-0 ahead. We saw Jasmine basically destroy Bean Hung in the last match. Yeah, 48 minutes, 7-1 was the score.
7-1. You know that shot on the 6th ball is Christina's 4th favorite ball in hand shot. Her 3rd favorite is a 7 with ball in hand. The 2nd favorite is the 8 with ball in hand. Her 1st favorite is ball in hand on the 9. You weren't expecting that, were you?
No. I wondered where you were going with that for a minute. Well, she's running for the extension. She's up against the clock. Still a stretch. Look at the amount of cue she's got hanging over her bridge hand, but
when
stays nice and still.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Say when you're using a short compact stroke like she is, doesn't matter. She's not going to lose that accuracy unless she brings that cue all the way back when she's, reaching out for the shot like that.
Yeah, very nice. This is impressive stuff. 3-0 up now. Yuki Hiraguchi, the panda girl. We've got our Mario He, who's the male panda. We've got little Yuki here from Japan. She's 1-0 up against Joanne Ashton. Emily Duddy, the the billiard bombshell. She's not blonde, is she? The billiard bombshell is 1-0 up against Kyoko Sonet from Japan. Actually, Kyoki stopped me in the corridor on the way back to my room, and she said, "I've got you a little gift," and she gave me some Japanese tea.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
It's nice, isn't it?
Very nice of her.
So thank you for that.
She must like you or something.
No. Don't make me blush. Don't make me blush. Wang Wong Ling is 2-1 up against Zin Hu Hong. Now, if you're wondering who Zin Yu Hong is, she's the young lady that won the Girls World Junior Championships in Puerto Rico back in November. So she's here playing with the big guns. And Wei Wei is in action as well. She's 1-0 up against American Kaylee McIntosh. Back to this one. 1 ball going as well. Shot on the 2 ball. 3 waiting to be potted. 4 over the side. Well,
fantastic break.
What a break.
And again, once again, I don't think we've commentated a match. This is our 4th match today where they did not make at least 3 balls on the break once a match.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, she played that so simply. Look, didn't risk doing too much with it. Just left herself. Doesn't mind leaving a little bit of distance between the balls. 4 ball, of course, easy to get on. Or is it? Yeah, she's worried maybe about overrunning this, Tony.
She can go 1 rail, but she can also go 2 rails with draw. I love the 2 rail with draw option. The only thing is that you might end up straight on the 4, but still, she's so solid. I don't think she would have a problem even if she stopped the cue ball where the 4 is to shoot the 5 in the corner from that position. But I kind of like going 2 rails because you go right towards that 4 ball once you come off that 2nd rail.
Yeah, another draw shot now. Just to the centre of the table. Well, she wouldn't mind just leaving it where it is now, really, would she? Where the 4 ball is. Maybe draw back a little bit, 6 inches or so.
Or just slide it over a bit, right? Stun draw.
She's looking good. If you're watching Fedor, hi Fedor.
Yeah, he's probably watching. And if he is, good luck in the Derby, pal.
Yeah, this is great stuff here. Just finished slightly the wrong side of this. Can go all around, or she can take her medicine and leave a longer 9.
Longer 9 will come one rail to the other side with inside spin. There you go.
Didn't want to do
a
too
shot
much.
At the cheese. A shot at the cheese.
And the girl in the background there, Angeline, not really getting a looking at the moment. Once again, the head still, nothing moves apart from that cueing arm. Well, this is beginning to look a little bit break. She's playing jam up. Certainly is. Wing ball, one in the side. Things couldn't be better. Where's that cue ball going though? Where's the cue ball? It's okay. She's now. What about this? I'm going to call this 9 ball.
Call it, buddy.
9 ball. She's looking at it. Just off camera while you watch the replay. She's having a look at the angle here from 2 to the 9. Watch the 9 ball. I think it's worth a go, Tony.
Of course. She has a proper angle to go right to it. And even if she hits a rail first and hits a 9, she has a shot at making it.
Didn't play it.
Hit it a little too thick.
Yeah, I don't think she played it, to be honest.
But she hit, I like the speed she hit that 2 with. Left it in a very, very tough spot.
It was one of those, if I hit it, it's got a chance. If I don't, I'll get it safe. And there's more great pool to come today as well, guys. This isn't it. Every day we're going to be here.
Came a little short there on the safety. Whether Christina would consider going for the 9 ball here and leaving the 2 by the top rail. And 4 is in the way. 4 is definitely in the way there. See, but from this angle, it looks like it's not in the way.
It's not in the way, is it?
Very nice.
Erring on the side of caution. She has got there. Perfect shot again. She's not giving her opponent a chance at the table, is she? Another player with so much focus. Reminds me of Margaret Fefilova in a way. I put them in the same kind of bracket.
Yeah, I do too. What a great match Margaret played today and lost, unfortunately, to Cheska. She was up 5-1, but she played great. Just had a couple of misses on the 1 ball that cost her the match, really. But besides that, she played phenomenal.
Oh, that's a great hit. Good solid hit. Has she had any luck? No. Our 7 o'clock match on here. We have a belter of a game. Amber Chen against Rubelin Amit.
Oh, wow, that's a great match.
That is a good match. We're going to have our second pink-haired lady on the table. Ooh.
That was a bit of a surprise there.
She's human.
We're all human. She's going to stick her there, I think, unless she can make it. But if she doesn't, she's going to shoot that 2, 3 rails and stop the cue ball behind the 6.
I think she's going for it. No, she's not. As she said, she doesn't want it to. Has she got there? Yes.
Yeah. Now Christina's probably going to have to go 3 rails here.
Yeah, might make it in the corner or even the side. Depends on how thick she hits it. Past the 7.
The 1 rail option is open as well, but I like going 3 rails here. A lot of good things can happen.
Yeah, get a bit
can
of
make
separation.
the 2 in either corner, separate the cue ball from the object ball.
She'll be putting a bit of pace in this unless she's going to try and leave it on the top rail.
Oh, no, she did try to go 1 rail. Wow, surprising.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well at that. So a chance then, the first real chance for Angeline. And we get a chance to have a look at this young lady's technique. And as we saw before, Jessica Centino was 5-1 down. And with winner break, anything can happen, and she came back well.
No, and TIKOALU plays, like I said earlier, she's a great player. Watched her play a couple of times last year, and she had one really great match I was really impressed with. Still probably trying to adjust to the speed of the table a bit. Right back to the center of the table here.
All the winners on the winner's side from this morning will be playing again at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. tonight. So we've got more winners round matches for you tonight, guys. And I'm just looking around. There's an absolute classic in store as well. It will be on one of the outer tables, so you'll have to go to tv.kazoon.com, and there you'll be able to watch Jasmine Ocean against Karen Kaur. That's at 7 p.m. The table hasn't been announced yet, but it will be tonight, 9 p.m.
Classic matchup.
And this is a nice run. She'll feel a lot better after this. Yeah, well done, well played. 4-1 then. TKACH still leads, in control.
So Mark, you said you're heading to Canada after this event before going to the CSI event from February 22nd through March 4th.
Yes.
And you said you're going to be visiting our dear friend Jim White up there?
Yeah, I really can't wait. Jim White, a legendary commentator, of course, from Canada, Toronto, and he's got this pool room called Corner Bank, and it's about 20,000 square. Oh, look at this young girl. I'm sorry, I've got to interrupt myself. There's little Tanvi. Now, Tanvi, this is the 9-year-old that you were talking about before, sat there with her dad. She comes from Hyderabad in India. She was on the waiting list to come and play in this tournament. Unfortunately, though, there was no one dropped out, and she didn't get in. But I told her, keep practicing, get ready for next year. 9 years old. Tanvi from Hyderabad, there she is, look, bless her.
All right, we're looking forward to watching her play in the future.
Here we go then. 1-4 down.
Wow, the cue ball went way uptown.
Yeah, wing ball
And
went.
look at that,
Six ball
still
went.
might end up with a shot.
One ball went.
Nope.
Bank the 2. You got to bank this 2 ball, surely.
Oh yeah, I love this bank shot because she has a good enough angle to where she can play position on the 3 ball.
Yeah, she hit that quite badly, that break, to be honest, but she still made balls, Tony. Yeah, I like going round 2 rails here, Tony. Bank this, come round, leave the 3 into the side. She's playing safe, I think.
She's going to play safe, yeah, underneath the 3 or the 7. Probably on the 3.
No, she has gone for it.
Okay.
Has she fluked it? Has she fluked it?
Nope.
No. Hit it very hard, didn't she?
Yeah, I mean, I tell people sometimes, you know, oh, I shouldn't have shot them. But no, just because you miss doesn't mean you took the wrong shot. That doesn't necessarily mean you took the wrong shot every single time. When you have a bank like that that's on, almost everyone that plays at this level is supposed to make that bank. Agreed?
Agreed, yeah. So a chance to regain advantage again.
Well, one thing I learned too, Mark, is when you're down and you have an offensive opportunity like that, sometimes even if you do play a successful safety, that one extra inning might be all your opponent needs to get lucky on you.
Yeah,
and
don't
if they
give
get
them
lucky
that
on you,
chance.
don't give them that chance. If you have an aggressive, you know, you're trying to battle your way back, you're down 4-1, let's try to make it 4-2.
I like your thinking.
And yeah, you know, of course, Christina might end up winning the rack, but again, I felt that was the right shot.
Yeah, I definitely did as well. I just think she hit it too hard and it bounced. When you're burying those balls into the rail, Tony, at that speed, you know, they're going to leap, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I like about Christina? She treats every single shot, no matter how easy it is, with as much respect as she would a really, really difficult shot. You know,
Yeah.
gives every shot its due care and attention.
It's true. That's why she is as consistent as she is.
Great shot. Well, I'm very impressed with the A sanctioned event, and we're playing race to 7, 1 on the spot, winner breaks, and that winner breaking now, Christina TKACH, leading 5-1. Another great break. Got the wing ball. Wing ball John. That's his nickname. John Lehman.
I guess he'd probably prefer that you call him wingman.
He's no maverick.
Like or maybe he loves to eat wings.
I think he does, yeah.
Who doesn't?
Look at the way she held on to that cue ball there. Beautifully played.
Very nice touch, very well controlled.
Yeah, didn't risk trying to do too much. That's what I like about her as well, you know. She keeps it simple. Just as I say that, she's playing a dig down, draw back. A little bit of right hand English on the cue ball, spin it off the rail.
And notice how she didn't try to overwhelm the shot by overhitting it or anything like that. She made sure she secured that ball.
Yeah.
Now to watch this nice little controlled draw.
Don't try and hit it hard. Let the cue do the work. Keep your head down.
See,
beautifully played. Absolutely stunning
great.
shot once again. Okay, it looks like an easy, straightforward, straight shot, but the timing, Tony, through the cue ball here, look, just beautiful. Oh, he's on the prize. And that prize, $30,000.
And this for a chance to get on the hill, Mark.
Yeah, you feel it's downhill at the moment for Angeline TIKOALU, sorry. Oh, beautifully, beautiful. And there's the face of a young lady who knows she's up against a real competitor here.
Right towards that 9 ball.
Yeah, you love that shot, don't you?
Yeah.
Hit that side rail and you're always coming towards the 9 ball.
That's why I prefer doing that as opposed to drawing it parallel to the rail.
See the way she stepped back from the shot, walked in on the line, got that right foot on the line of the shot. Head over the cue. 6-1 to the crystal. Fabulous stuff. And well, there's not really much Angeline could have done about this because she's come up against a young lady on top form. And I just get the feeling, you know, we've had the Puerto Rico really was the last event last year. I think the ladies might have had one more event after that. Yeah, they did. They had one more event. There she is, the crystal. Fully focused, even though she's on the hill. I wonder what she's thinking about. What do you think about when you're in your chair?
Just staying focused. The score means absolutely nothing unless I get to the finish line. You know, one thing I learned about reading in the book many, many years ago, if you start looking up to the glory before you actually achieved it, you're doomed to fail. If you get into that type of habit, you have to stay focused and keep your eyes on the prize. This match is not over by any means unless you pocket that winning 9-ball. We've seen crazy things happen in this game throughout the years, Mark.
And look at this, exactly the same shot she had before.
Yeah.
Do you remember that shot on the 1 ball she had before to come round the back of the 8?
Nice little bumperoni action.
Yeah,
there.
exactly the same happened a few racks ago. Do you remember when it just opened up the path back for the 1 again? Going into the other side, the other corner pocket this time though. Top left as we look. I believe so anyway.
We have Miss Silviana. Oh, look at that. Second there, I thought she missed it. I think, was it? Is it Silviana Lu? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, she's in the audience. She's supporting Miss TIKOALU over here. They're great friends. Silviana had a tough first round match. I think she lost 7-4, I believe. Was it to Pia Filler?
Yeah, it was.
Got a bit of an awkward angle here. Let's see what she's going to do here, Mark. This will be interesting. I wonder if she's going to try to draw one rail between the 7 and the 9, or is she going to hit it in the right-hand pocket?
She's going high behind the 8 ball.
Yeah, 3 rails,
No, she's
right?
not. She's aiming low now, look.
Yeah, she did try to go between the 7 and the 9. She got there. She got lucky.
She's had a little bit of luck.
Yeah, she did try to go between the 7 and the 9, but fortunately for her, she made the ball. See, but look at her. She says, you know what? I screwed up, got lucky, back to staying, respecting the shot again. You know how many times I see someone luck a ball and then they'll end up failing to get out because they feel guilty about it? Do you really believe your opponent's going to feel guilty they do that to you? I don't think so.
No. Wei 2-1 up against Kaylee McIntosh. There's a great German battle going on. Kim Witzel is playing against Veronika Ivanovskaya. And Kim Witzel 2-0 up in that one. Amalia Matas 4-0 down to Jin Hae-ju from Korea. So these last 3 balls, Tony, and it will be an emphatic win.
Now, nice little draw here. Right by the side pocket, the line of the side pocket.
Oh, this is a perfect view. Look at this. We're playing the shot with her. Keep your head down, guys, when you're watching. Don't move a muscle. Look at that. Beautiful. So this 9 ball. From the first ball to the last 9 ball, treated every shot with the, well, with the precision that it needed and the dedication and the concentration and the focus, and she runs out an easy winner, 7-1. Tony Robles.
And before we head out, just keep in mind, we've already witnessed 3 amazing matches where the women are in top form. That's how determined they are to win this World Championship. I think it's going to get better as the days go on.
On that note, after we watch this replay of the final 9 ball, we will see you guys for our next match
at
7 p.m. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you,
See
Mark.
you soon. Thank you, Tony.